All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. All right, we're doing Game 3 of the NLDS 2018, and I'm online Coach Big Kurt Lord Green. I'm going to be coaching the Phillies, Philadelphia Phillies. We're in D.C. All right, Washington Nationals' backs are against the wall. If they lose, Philadelphia Phillies, we will move on to the National League Championship to take on the mighty Chicago Cubs. So we're definitely hoping to win. We took the first two in Philadelphia, and we hope to take Game 3 in D.C. because we ain't playing. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content when I do it. Also, check out my Hall of Fame Facebook, known as Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League East champion, Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Max Scherzer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 get deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can under a third.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's just 1 for 6. Eaton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Eichhoff, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nationals go quietly. We are still scoreless. In now, Nick Williams, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 away. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. Turner loves it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Williams is under it. 1 out. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 3 for 15. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Eaton going back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So now Carlos Santana. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first homer here in the series as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and you see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit high and deep to right center.
Is it going out?
On the move.
Come on.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he drives a liner to right center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Franco rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals nothing. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there.
Straight smacking them up.
Oh, I'm getting them, Charles. I'm getting them, man. I ain't giving no break, man.
Now in the box, Michael Taylor. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
They don't want the heat.
No, they don't want none of this, man. They don't want none. We just dropped 6 on them, man.
And
they
a
don't want
fastball
this.
swung on and
they
missed.
Don't want
The
no,
side is
man. We
retired.
dropping it all on them, man. We still in D.C. home.
3 up, 3 down for Washington.
Chicago Cubs.
They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Bring on the Cubs. That's going to be the game. We're going to do a best 4 out of 7. Bring on the Cubs. Bring on the Chicago Cubs. Yeah, they done. They get ready to go home.
Ready for another chance. Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
You know,
no doubt about that. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
They're playing worse at home than they did in our stadium. So,
first delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Bring on the
Here's
real
the first pitch to
competition.
him. Hit back toward the mound.
Your video is
And that finds its way into
it's
center for
definitely
a
not the
one-out base
Nationals, I
hit.
tell you that.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals nothing. In now is Adam Eaton, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled away. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Harper takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Hit him an oxygen mask.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Swinging a soft liner toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nats 1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Carlos Santana.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
So digging in now, Nick Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Ready now, Miguel Montero. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Fouled off. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Sammy Solis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Sammy Solis.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper coming on. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rendon onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. And he pops him up back behind second base. Turner is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nats 1. Digging in now, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Behind 0-2 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Howie Kendrick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where
What
he
year
was,
are those
my hat's off.
uniforms you got on?
Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Now batting. Center
Oh,
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Adam Eaton, 1 for 2.
I'm
He
thinking
singled and
19
struck out in 2
yeah.
trips. Here comes the first pitch.
1960
A high
something.
fastball is in there.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go
man.
after guys. He's forcing a lot of early
What do you
contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Wow.
Yeah, those joints are old. I didn't
Heading
mean to
out
get
towards
those. It was an
shallow
accident.
right. Coming in is Williams. He can't get there,
Dang.
so the inning will continue.
I didn't mean to get
Now
those
they get into
uniforms. Those
scoring
are old
position with
uniforms.
2
I didn't
away.
even mean to get them. You know?
When you're struggling
Those
as a
are
team
old
to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a
Oh,
double
man,
will
those
really
are old
help wake
uniforms. I didn't
everyone
even
up.
mean to get
That's
those
just
joints.
their 3rd hit
They're
of the
just
game,
old.
but it's a good one.
They gotta be way back. You can look it up though.
A speedy
If
Trey
you got
Turner
an
is in
check out the
runner in
uniform.
scoring
Go
position
check the
with 2
Phillies.
outs.
You'll find it. You know, you can go through their uniforms. You can change their uniforms and stuff. They're home, they're away. You can get their throwback jerseys on the game.
First pitch
I know
on
the
its
old
way.
uniform. They
Takes a
gotta be.
fastball on the inside corner. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out
What you
double.
think about
On to the back third tonight. Stick
what you
around
think
on
about that
MLB
new
Network.
game that came out? It's called the PBR, the rodeo bull fighting. Not bullfighting, the rodeo. They recently had this
Back
bull
here at
game that came
Nationals
out.
Park. On to the
It's
7th now in Game 3, but before he gets
rodeo league.
underway, we take a look at our
The
game
PBR.
summary through the first 6.
They're riding the bulls and stuff.
Sean Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Yeah,
What's
you
it
can
like?
check it out on PlayStation Store, man. It
Turns
looks hot,
over and
man.
set to go.
It looks
Cesar
hot.
Hernandez.
It's a game.
Past history with Sean Kelly.
You know
Just
the
a couple of
rodeo.
matchups,
It's
no
called
hits
the
in 2
PBR
at-bats.
league. They get on the rodeo bulls. They ride the bulls around to see who can stay on it
Now pitch on the way.
for the most. It looks hot,
Pulls
man.
this one into the
Check
air
it out.
out into
It's on
right field.
PS4,
Harper has a
PlayStation
read on
Store.
it.
It's called the PBR.
He's
It's
got
called
it
the
1
8
away.
Road to Glory or something like that. I might buy it,
Now
man.
batting.
It's a rodeo game though. You ride the bull, and
Here's the
I
center
think you heard
fielder,
of the
Odubel
sport.
Herrera.
It's called PBR. They're national, and they get guys from all over the country, and they ride the bull. Whoever can stay on the bull the longest wins. But it's like a rodeo, and the bull tries to throw you off its back, and you got to try to
Ready,
stay on
here's
it.
the first offering.
It's kind of
Rounded
hot
to the
though.
right.
It's kind of hot.
Gets
Those
dirty,
bulls
but
are
he
serious
can't make
too.
a play. It's a base
I'm
hit.
telling you. It's not
Zero,
bad.
not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey,
But it's
don't
probably
take
hard
3
to
for
stay on that
4
bull,
every
I'll
day
tell
of
you
the
that.
week. Yeah. And
probably hard to
when
stay on its
everything's
back.
a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Herrera's off and running, and he fouls this one off. Herrera stands at first with 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
I'll have to check it out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His past history with Sean Kelly. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. There he goes. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Eichhoff will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
From the stretch. On the ground to the right side. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting. First baseman. Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Popped him up. Crawford trying to get there. But this will land untouched. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Come on, man. How did he? Oh my God! How did
Ready
he
with
drop
the 0-1.
that?
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field.
Okay.
Hoskins
Got it.
moving in. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Nats leave a pair. They trail 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joaquin Benoit will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Wieters is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 32. Matt.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Eaton is after it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Benoit sets. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-1. At the plate, Michael Taylor. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Hoskins. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now is Adam Eaton. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Wieters on third with 2 out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Hoskins. And that retires the side. Nationals leave 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Trevor Gott enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
I found it.
Digging in to try it again.
Yeah, what'd you think about it?
In off a
What'd you
base
think
hit in
about
his
that
last
joint?
at-bat.
I saw it earlier, man. I thought it was hot, man.
First
in the
pitch of the
PlayStation store.
at-bat on its
I
way.
might get it, man.
Takes this
I
the
might
other
cop
way to
it.
right.
I might gotta put it on my
We'll
channel.
add 1 to his total as that falls in.
It
He's
might
got
be a
3
game.
hits
That
in
thing
this
look
one.
exciting,
So
man.
the
It
Phillies
does.
get a man on to start
You know,
out the
it
inning.
looks challenging too.
Hey, this guy's obviously
Looks
throwing
fun.
the ball right.
It does, doesn't
Another
it?
hard hit single,
you know,
right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
You know, the last time I seen a rodeo game, I have seen one for PlayStation 4, but it wasn't as nice as that. I think there was
Standing in now, Jared Eichhoff.
There was one out. I saw it at Walmart. This was years ago when I was shopping. Not years ago, a couple months ago, when I was shopping at Walmart, I saw the rodeo game, but it wasn't as hot as this. You know what I mean? Then I saw it for Xbox 360. That rodeo game, they made a come up. Because you got a lot of people that might like that rodeo, the bull rodeo.
Soft liner to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3
That's still
for 4.
considered a sport,
And
too,
that
bull
runner will
rodeo.
go no further than second. As
And
there are
the
2
graphics
aboard.
look hot, man. The bulls look
Hey,
real,
I've been
too.
impressed with this guy.
And you got to
Not
try to
only
hang
is he
on,
throwing the ball well,
and it
but now
looks
he's taking
challenging
in a
trying to
base
hang
hit
on that bull,
late in
man.
the game, giving his manager
And you can play your friends online.
Pinch run.
You can
keep
see
him
who
in
can hang
there,
on the ball
go to
the
the
longest.
relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry
Oh,
box.
you probably can customize your own bulls
In
and
now,
everything.
Cesar Hernandez. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is under it. 1 out. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Alfaro ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. So both runners able to move up a base, second and third now with 2 gone. So now Carlos Santana. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Eichhoff at third. Herrera at second with 2 gone. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy with a dive. He goes to first in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4.
Right. Harper.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon.
Right, 2 more
Bad
out.
cleanup, but has been shut down so
2
far at the
more
plate.
out,
0 for 3.
And the Phillies will be meeting the Cubs. National League Championship, best 4 out of 7. That should be a good series. We're going to meet
Here's
the
the
Cubs.
first pitch.
That's what it looks like.
There's a strike.
All right, let's go Phillies. Coming up big in D.C. Good day, man. Good day.
1 out, nobody on. Tapped up the third base line. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
That's it.
Now
One
batting,
more.
second baseman.
That season's on the
Here's
line.
Daniel Murphy now, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
This is it. Let's go Phillies. Yes. Going back to the National League Championship. Can we do it? 9th inning, 2 outs. All right, we're up 6-1. All right, this might be it.
Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
And down go the Nationals.
Lifted down the line and left.
Oh, their season is on the line now. This is it. 2 strikes. Let's go.
Last strike now for the Nats.
That's it.
He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Yes! Yeah, man! Yes! Oh, my God! Going back to the National League Championship. Bring on the Cubs, man. Eliminating Washington Nationals. A sweep. Look at DC. They're sick. Oh, my God. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.